Good God. Hello, good game. Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I hope you're all having a magical day. Thank you so much for taking the time to support the channel. We are back in studio. Thank the Lord. Had an amazing camping trip. Maya had just the best time. Just 10 catwalks a day, you know, like a half an hour each. Wow, I thought I was going to relax. No, it was great. I loved it. You know, just hanging around the campfire with a few friends, playing cards, and just really just relaxing and eating way too many terrible snacks. But we're back in studio. We have 48 hours, and by the time you see this, even less, within the standard 2022 play queue. So this is going to be going away for the next week. We will have 1 week without any 2022 while we wait for Innistrad, right? So we're going to be playing some other things. We're going to be playing, you know, the general meta, the real meta, which is typical standard, not the 2022. Playing some drafts, some historic brawl, and just having fun, checking out, you know, some of the new spoilers still that we have to go through within Innistrad, and just getting ready for the new set. So with that, you know, recap out of the way, I hope you all had an amazing long weekend as well. It was Labor Day in North America on the west side. You know, I'm sure not everybody celebrates that, of course, right? But I believe that Canada and the US do anyways. So I hope you had a great time. And if, you know, it wasn't the long weekend, it was still a weekend, and I'm sure you got down and dirty as well. Today we'll be playing with Fireworks. This is the red and blue free-to-play deck unlocked through the color challenges with my upgrades that come from the other decks. We've had some discrepancies of which cards are free upgrades and not. To make this clear, the rares and mythics will come from the other decks. However, there are a few commons and uncommons just to bring the consistency and power level up in the build as well that you may need to use some of your wildcards on. However, those are not the important wildcards, so it shouldn't be nothing but a thing. A longer intro than we typically have, so thanks for staying tuned. Really appreciate it, you guys. Let's get into today's video. But before we do, I have to entice you to like the video, help support the channel, more great content just like this. Subscribe, get in on those contests and giveaways. This week, I'm doing the D&D 300 USD giveaway, so someone can complete their collection and maybe save it for Innistrad. I don't know. That's up to you. I thought we'd complete the giveaway a lot earlier, but it is what it is. So your final notice, make sure your name is on that list. Get into the Discord to find out about that list and, you know, double check. Of course, you know, become a Patreon, support the channel financially if you can afford to do so. And with this finally out of the way, let's go. Let's roll. Alrighty, it has been a while since I loaded up my clients. Couldn't get my client to work. Did get the internet up. I was able to record and upload with a fair amount of difficulty. Didn't bring my Starlink. We just had the Telus hub, which, you know, is dog shit. But we're back and so happy to have logged into the client successfully. I've literally been dreaming about playing Magic. A little bit of withdrawal, I think. Might want to keep an eye on that. With this being said, Fireworks version 2 is a 60-card standard 2022 best of 1 deck with a 2.7 average mana value, 14 non-creatures and 21 creatures with the 25 land here. And it puts out, right? We have a lot of flyers. We have some unblockable creatures, a lot of spell damage, and some draw to get us through to the end of the day. The build really revolves around Aegar, the Freezing Flame. It's a 3/3, and whenever a creature or planeswalker an opponent controls is dealt excess damage, if a giant, wizard, or spell you control deal damage this way, this turn, draw a card. So this is really, really good, right? We have a sub base of wizards within the deck and spell damage, right? Not a lot of giants, but that is what it is, right? So, you know, the Freezing Flame is a giant. The Umara Mystic is a wizard. Sorry, the Freezing Flame is a wizard, is what I meant to say. And this is also a wizard. A 1/3 with flying for 3 as well. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell or a wizard spell, the Mystic gets +2/+0 until the end of turn, right? So the Freezing Flame and the Mystic are the two pillars of the deck that are really going to hold it together for us. Of course, you know, we have the Into the Roil to bounce and draw, you know, getting rid of those blockers so we can consistently get that attack damage in. We have Roil Eruption. This can remove creatures, give us the draw through the Freezing Flame. It can also go directly to our opponent, which is really nice. Thundering Rebuke. Use this as a priority on those creatures before the Roil Eruption, right? So you can use that Eruption as reach if you need late game, because the Rebuke only does creatures and planeswalkers. Draw and general value through Expressive Iteration, you know, looking at the top three. 1 into our hand, 1 into exile for playing this turn, and 1 into the bottom of our library. That's great. We have a Royal Chaser, Flying Haste, great. You know, you can reduce the cost of it, which is great. Not really required, but that Flying Haste creature is great. The Prismari Apprentice, a 2/2 cast on top of it. It's unblockable, 5 or greater mana, and it's going to get a +1/+1 counter. Meteor Swarm, removal. Xorn, doubling our treasures, which is sick. Dragon Turtle taps a creature, which is pretty cool. Emeritus is a draw engine through Magecraft. Very, very good. The Demilich, you know, we can cast it from our grave, which is neat as well. And the Maelstrom Muse here with flying, also reducing the cost of our spells. And then just Dragon Town, right? It's Goldspan Dragon for the treasures with Xorn, which is really good. And then Iymrith, Desert Doom as the great blocker and draw engine for us late game. Multiple choice here, you know, can do a bunch of things as well. Not really great deck tech for my first day back, right? Just breezing through it nice and easy. You know, you can draw a card, you can bounce something, you can create a token, and you can do all of the above, right? You guys should be relatively familiar with these cards by now. If you're not, and I'm going through the deck text too quick, let me know and I'll slow it down. We can go more in depth for you guys. The lands here, and you know, it's just a basic free-to-play deck with a few upgrades. The consistency really lies within the flying attackers, the unblockable attacker via the Apprentice, the spell damage and interruption, which in turn also powers up your flyers and that wizard, right, to keep you going. And it's a really, really good and maybe one of the strongest free-to-play decks I've used so far. With this all being said, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, become a Patreon today, and get ready for more great content as we breeze through some cool standard 2022 matches utilizing this Fireworks version 2 deck. Enjoy, and we'll be back to wrap up with our final thoughts after this. Our opponent's going first. Feels amazing to be back in studio, and oh, I forgot about my ghoul coming up from the grave there. I like that a lot. It's like a week and a few days until the new set drops. I am so excited, you guys. I cannot wait. Very, very hype. There's only about 48 hours, 2 days left in the 2022 queue, though. So I really want to pump out all of this beginner content as soon as I can. Don't care about the ghast. This kind of sucks. But we take the flame into our hand. This goes back to our library, and we're casting the land from exile this turn. Really good value, just getting through our graveyard at a nice rate here. And, well, I don't want to drop that 5th land, but in this world, we might have to, right? As a free-to-play deck, you got to hold on to everything you get, and our opponents just won't even put up with it. They see the name, and they just run away in fear. Can't blame them. Let's try to get a real match if we can. Okay, let's see if we can get a real match here. Again, way behind on content. You guys have been starved for quality content here from your boys, so I'm going to do my best just to pump it out today, right? It's going to be a 5-6 video day, as I've been away for 4 days, you know, just dilly-dallying about. This is pretty cool, but at the end of the day, if we just stack value, that's cool. I don't really care about their life total. I'd rather just gain field control. So if they attack for 2, that's fine. You know, we can't be blocked, as will Magecraft. And 5 or greater, we get the +1/+1 counter here. So, you know, the Death Touch is cool. That's going to allow them to venture. So we may want to remove that. I don't really know. The Null Priest is probably more annoying. We also do have the Dragon Turtle to tap it. You know, that could be relatively good as well. Meteor Swarm is a while away. Flyer's great. They will have removal at some point. I think we'll just shut down that Venture from the Death Touch this turn. Well, let's actually try to trade with it first. No go. no go. End our turn. We'll set a stop beside our character there. You see my mouse freaking out over top of it. We just click that, and now there's a stop there. So they're going to want to go to combat, and we'll just tap this out. We can actually go to the next phase, actually. So into combat before they declare attackers. That would be an option. We're going to tap that Death Touch Adventure for combat damage, though. They play another. That's lovely. And then they hit us for 2, up to 22 again. We're down to 16. That life gain does offset what we want to do, but hey, at the end of the day, whatever, right? Let's get after it. Iteration out first. We're looking for a red mana here. We don't get it. Oh god. This is a bummer. These are 2 really good cards, but Dragon has to go in hand. You know, I'm sure you've seen how powerful it is. Xorn to library. Land gets played. We're in tapped. No attacks. We will hopefully block that Fang Blade with our Apprentice. Oh no. This is their first venture though, right? So as long as we can keep them from completing the dungeon, we will make out okay. They go down the Phandelver Mines, which is fine, right? We're just stopping this. Little trade there, so no venture. Land out. Goldilocks is ripping. Hit for 7. Let's go. Make that treasure. And then I think it's just like a really easy cleanup of that Fangblade, right? Just trying to limit it. All of the venture that they have. Meteor Swarm is an option for us as well, which is going to be pretty sick, right? Thwart the Grave. Oh, God. Nice. Deadly, deadly, deadly. There's still no dungeon completion here. We're low on life, so this Dragon Turtle is going to defend for us. We get a nice hit in. We have 1, 2, 7 available mana, which is 3. Oof, 4 targets. And we have 8 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god. Oh. Good God. Jeez Louise! Stop it! Wow. Just crushing dreams here today. That was ugly. Is there a sorry button here? Okay, they get to venture here. Creating that treasure. 3 mana, 2 cards in hand. Oh, there it is again. Okay, okay, okay. This will die when they complete their dungeon. Right? It kind of jumps up in value, still while being in play. We still create the treasure, because why not? And then we can double cast these, trigger the Mystic a bunch. So each of these will hit for 3. Actually, that's not great. We don't really have a target. We should have saved our Eruption earlier, because it's any target. Why don't we smash our dragon? So it comes back. Oh, yeah. Which is great for us. We don't even have to kill our dragon now. We just get to kill this thing again. BEA, beautiful. Got him. That Meteor Swarm was disgusting. Oh, it's good to be back, you guys. It's good to be back. Opponent goes first. Aegar, the Freezing Flame. You know, that's really what we want to see in our draw hand. That's kind of our most desired 3-drop that we want to hit as consistently as possible. Turn 3, every game, right? And then just like Roil Eruptions on top of it. Boom, boom, boom. Remove the creatures. Get draws simultaneously. You know, that's always going to be the nicest thing for us here. We should probably just straight up burn this now, though. Sorcery speed removal, we should do it before they can push it to a 4/4. Even, you know, Snakes can veil it. Would be more threatening than I'd like. Could be counterspell here. I'm going to keep Aegar in hand because I was worried about the counterspell, and it's really high priority for us to keep that. They don't play it. They get the bear out instead. A 4/4, decent, right? That's a big body. That's a big body. And now this is a wizard on top of the Mystic, which is actually pretty cool. You know, we're not really getting that draw that we want, though. So I'm going to try to grab that land here. Hand. Library. Play this turn. Island out. And now we can hit for 3. We can bounce the bear, I guess. Not great. Cobra's fine. They should have played the Cobra before the land. Right, now we know they're not replaying the bear for 4 when we bounce it. Mystic goes up, doesn't matter. Land out, flame in. Mystic goes up. Slay the Cobra. Mystic goes up, draw a card, right? See how we're getting these synergies really interlacing together? And then we get to hit for 5. That feels nice. And a replacement for the Freezing Flame, and that is their highest priority here as it's our draw engine. So it's nice to be able to grab that again. They could have a Blizzard Brawl at any point here. Again, probably just taking out the Flame. This is a wizard. It's going to trigger the Mystic. We could bounce and hit for 8. Let's see if they have it. No, I don't think so. So this is nice, right? This is a good hit. Another smash in. And then we're just going to play, you know, the Roil Eruption to finish it off here. Six mana available. Here comes the Spirit of Aldergard again. A really nice card, but you gotta keep that in play. So this pushes up the Mystics. No draw. It is great though. And then this is gonna push up the Mystics as well. Oh my gosh, look at this damage, you guys. You love to see it. Holy Toledos. So Fireworks, when it gets flowing, right, if you get that good start, it can really be a pain to deal with here. Opponent goes first, 3 land in hands with Xorn. One of my favorite cards, if we can benefit from it. It's rare, but, you know, Command makes treasures. So, you know, there's value there. I know it's not a combo deck. It's not like every card makes treasures and goes crazy. We only have one Goldspan, so doing our best, right? Xorn's just an elemental, which is kind of sad. The Mystic is really cool. And I wonder, you know, if we should probably hold Xorn, because it's like, you know, I know you've got removal, bro. And should we slay this artifact? Yes. Absolutely we should. All right, take that chance and freaking run with it, Billy. Boom, Mardu. Aura in play. Wow, 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 wow. Wow! Okay, so this can be a red source, I guess. That puts us at 4-5. I mean, we can just kill it. Is that a good option? Probably should just immediately deal with it, right? It's sorcery speed, so we have to take it now. And I definitely think we should, right? Keeping that treasure for later. I mean, this Meteor Swarm could be cool if they kind of flood the field with a few things at once. You know, that'll be really nice for us. Doing what we can, right? We're doing our best. That's their 5th land. Angel of Destiny, are you freaking kidding me? Ready for the scoop? Maybe they don't scoop, but that certainly felt good for me. Wow. That's the only card we have. Oh, God. Are you kidding me? Wow, they're dropping absolute heaters on us, one after another. One, two, three, 6 available mana. We should probably just go for it, right? This is a wizard, so let's do the Mystics. Pardon my phone, I'll silence that. That wasn't you, that was me. Right? Don't you hate that? Not even vibrate. Let's turn it right off. We could be blocked here, so no tax. Beautiful. Mutable. Tofri's tough. Like, that's a strong card. Now, if they're playing Skyclave Apparitions and stuff, it's probably game. You know, that's a 3/3 creature that removed one of our creatures. And they're looking, they definitely have it. They're like, which one should I take? The Mystic, my friend. You take the Mystic. Oh, it's just a Bloodchief's Thirst that gets kicked. Not the worst, but not good, right? Oh, you see how the soul went into the lantern? It's like, I'll cast that Mystic later. No blocks. That's interesting. Down to 16. Let's buff the team. Hit for 5, down to 13. Land and play, whatever. Potentially hitting for 3, 4, 5 a turn. Not bad, not great. They've got a nice hand here. Can we top deck Goldspan, please? Pretty please. And Expressive Iteration would be pretty sick right now. You know, triggering that Mystic. We could reduce the cost of our next spell if we cast it on our second main phase. Or just instant speed after the attack. Right, it could be after it's been gone through, I guess. Card draw is not really a problem in this particular deck. I think we do have quite a bit of it here, right? The Emeritus draws, the Freezing Flame draws, you know, Roil Eruption, or Into the Roil draws, Expressive Iteration draws, multiple choice draws, right? So we have lots of draws here. So we have 6 available mana. I'm gonna take the kicker for the draw here, right? Hitting for 7. Hitting for 10. 11. 12. So close. We should keep this to remove the Skyclave though, right? 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12. It's not lethal, but it's like pretty close. We could attack with the Maelstrom Pulse and kick the Eruption as well, just right on their person. Let's see how it works out. I like this play a little bit more, just to continue our draws. It's a wizard as well, so we're getting a double cast on the Mystic. Beautiful. Oh man, this is hot. The Rebirth, they lose life, it comes back into the battlefield tapped. They can't block any of our creatures though. Right? This is unblockable. This is like a 5-3. This is a 2-4 and 2-2. It's got Summoning Sickness. Wow. BEA, beautiful. I was pretty worried, right? Like Pyre, Aura, Angel, remove our creature, Hoffrey, another Aura. They're dropping heaters. And, you know, we're taking them out one at a time. Opponent goes first, 3 land. Let's go! Ooh, that iteration is pretty cool. What a great card, you know what I mean? Such good value. We had another, I feel like it was an iteration in the spoilers here. This could be a rough matchup. Rakdos Treasures is tough, you guys. Tough, man. I don't know. We could just draw a card. No. That's not good. Four available mana, straight to the Predator. Hit for 1. Down to 19. So saving it for Goldilocks next turn, or what? So we should probably just blast this immediately. But we'll hold it up, we'll see. What's going on here? What's going on, Willis? No, they probably can spend it. I want to destroy their treasure, but at the same time, you know what? They could probably just spend it here on a draw, right? Like they have Decisive Denial or whatever it is. I've been away for a while. Deadly Dispute, that's what it is. That's what it is. And they could have spent the treasure to cast that, right? So that would have been less than ideal, but this way we still get our treasure, and that's fairly good value. We have Iymrith in hand as a heater, so we kind of want to pull out as much as removal out of their hand as we can. You know, Emeritus is going to be a great magnet for said removal. Iteration to refill our hand later is pretty cool as well, right? So I think it's not that bad. I've had worse hands, you know what I mean? Let me get Cardboard Live running for all the nerds on Twitch. Yeah, don't care. Take your damage. I want to force them to have to sack it themselves. Right? Rather than just giving them the free treasure. Which, I mean, they can do here, actually, now. Frosty. You jerk! They wouldn't really be able to pay for it. And then next turn we can freely double cast here. I mean, I guess we can. Spend the treasure. Yeah, let's do that. Saving Iymrith. Getting the draw. Here comes that removal. Ah, the Frostbite's kind of annoying. Doesn't kill the dragons, right? But it does get this. We have good value here. We got the draw. Removal. Or the flyer. Removal. Well, I guess, you know, because we can't cast it anyways. So back to the library, and then we'll just play the tapped land. Right? Nothing fancy. Oh, I already played a land? I didn't think I did. So that does not matter. I mean, it's better if the land goes to the grave, I guess. Whoops, my bad. Oh, yeah. Extra, my bad, no. Not good. Not good, not good, not good. Probably just should have played our big old dragon. Right, then it could have blocked that. That other card. But it sucks now, right? Because they can probably pay the ward. Because of Goldilocks. Right? They've got a lot of mana. The ward can be paid just with their treasures, right? Okay, sack those treasures. I really like that. I guess I just replace it, but it's still value dealt with for later. If they can't remove the dragon, they won't attack with their own. They're worried about our counter magic. So this is bad. They might just combo off with treasures. Right, Seize the Spoils is pretty nasty. Okay, 4 mana down. That means no ward, right? So, no attack. Oh, well, you know, who knows here, maybe. So now they're up to 6 mana. They could very well just combo us here. If they can get a Xorn in play, I'm gonna freak out. No. Freezing Flame in play. Oh. No, I fucked that up. No, we can't kick this. No, it only does 3. We can cast this for 3 as well. Or we just kill this thing. They're gonna sack it for the draw. Nothing great. Nothing great. It was either the removal and draw or kill the dragon. We should have killed the dragon, but we do have tabs on the dragon for now. Probably still should have removed it. Most likely they just combo us here. Right? They have 13 available mana through the treasures, which is like... You know what I mean? We're down to 12 life. Holding on. I mean, yeah. Iymrith does shut down this Goldspan indefinitely. No. There's just the massive crackle for 15. Good game. I can't even get a good game in. No! Goldspan doubling the value of treasures is pretty cool. Opponent goes first. It's going to be us who dominates this time, right? Whoever gets the dragon out first wins. That is how it feels. One of the greatest cards I've seen in a while. Like, this blows Questing Beast out of the water, right? We were all shocked. Questing Beast, why are you so good? Nah. Meh. It's not Goldspan Dragon. Excuse me. We're all over the place today. Oh, let's get an Expressive Iteration now. Mono Black control could be scary. I wonder what they play. Hand. Library. Exile to play this turn. Land and play. From exile. Your go. Just keeping that card advantage, right? Almost too much so. So, creature planeswalker probably can go. I like the land, right? We only have one. That's our fourth. We need to get this dragon out on pace. So, you know, we do have that iteration to help us find that fifth land. Discarding 2 here. Wow, that's really mature, Bradley. I don't know if they have creatures or planeswalkers, so we just can keep that any target to deal it to their face. Here's an iteration. Are you freaking kidding me? I'll get that Apprentice in play. And that's going to do the dirty. No hat today. It is here somewhere. I should have put that on to start the recording, but I didn't. I forgot. So you guys get hatless HGG. Hooray. What a life changer. Right, everybody in the comments, take the hat off. That's all you guys say in the comments. So I did, okay? Wow. Do you think that they're gonna regret casting that Soul Shatter, or do you think they have more of them? We should have cast this shitty land. I was going to play the Goldspan originally, but then last second I changed my mind. I can discard these lands all day, friend. Oh, man. That's a decent hit for 5. Lethal in 4. 3 turns after this. Let's see if we can protect. You know, obviously we do have the Roil available. I like both Roils. Eruption and Into. I think fairly good value from both of them. Into the Roil far better. You know, the draw card is sick, but that 5 damage is pretty cool too. It's expensive, but... Okay... What's the ward on this? Discard a card. I probably only want to target it once, right? Got him. And then, you know, hitting for 7's not bad. Into the Roil still up, and if they target the dragon, we can kick it. We don't get to kick it, but we get to still snag that haste creature back. And we make the treasure again, but we do lose our Mystic. Oh well, they're tapped out, and they take the Reginant. It's a 4/4 that can block us. Shit. fiddlesticks. We'd lose our dragon if we hit it. I'm gonna pass turn. Oh.
You really want to fight me? You'll learn the power of death.
Got him. That's game. That is good game. Fiddle me timbers. Maybe we top deck some Royals into the Roil? Man, that was close. The Mage Craft is going to carry them up in life total too. Oh, there's a couple heavy drops there. Right? That Blood on the Snow, still getting it done. Good game. Wow. Heater after heater. One Goldspan Dragon is not going to carry us through, but it is a good help. Alrighty, so deck pops off, right? If you get lucky and you have a nice draw, like the Freezing Flame with the Mystic is sick. Like turn 3 Mystic, turn 4 Freezing Flame, you're going to get down and dirty. I really, really like it. I just wish there was a way to cast the Mystic on turn 2. Right? I would love to get this Mystic out on turn 2 and the Freezing Flame on turn 3. That would be sick. You know, or if the Prismari Apprentice was a wizard as well, that would definitely increase the power level of the deck. However, you know, it's good where it's at. I really do like this. And of course, you know, Goldspan, Iymrith, they're great cards within the deck. Meteor Swarm dealing a lot of damage there as well, which is really nice. When combined with the Freezing Flame, right? That's a lot of draw going on there, which is cool to see. So I liked the deck. What did you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks again for your time and attention. I really do appreciate it. Like I said, it's great to be back creating great content for you guys. So become a Patreon today if you want to see more just like this, and more importantly than anything I've said today. Just go have yourselves a magical day, and we'll see you soon in the next.